Hi all, in this video I will teach you how to solve an initial value problem using Adams-Moulton method. Consider an initial value problem dy by dx equal to f of xy where initial condition is given y at x naught equal to y naught. We have to find the value of y at x equal to 4. This is a multi-step method where we need 4 continuous values of y to find the value at the fifth point. Here what we do is, first we predict the value of y at the fifth point using Adams-Bashforth predictor formula and correct the same value using Adams-Moulton corrector formula. Sometimes when we are solving a problem, if only initial value is given instead of 4 continuous values, then we can find those values either by using Runge-Kutta method of 4th order or Taylor series formula. Now let us discuss one problem. Solve and get y at 2 given the initial value problem dy by dx equal to x plus y by 2, y at 0 equal to 2, y at 0.5 equal to 2.636, y at 1 equal to 3.595, y at 1.5 equal to 4.968 by Adams method. Here you can see all the 4 continuous values are given. Since y at 0 equal to 0 is the initial value, we will take this as x naught and this as y naught, and this is our f of xy. Let us write the given data. So we have got our f of xy, which is x plus y by 2. X naught is 0 and y naught is 2. Let us construct the table and rewrite all those values. Let us denote this as x naught, x1, x2, x3, x4, y naught, y1, y2, y3 and y4. We have to find the value of y at 2. So this is our x4 and this is our y4. Y at 2 is y4. So to find these values, the first 4 continuous values are to be known. Now from the table, let us see the differences of x. It is 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2. So here h is 0.5. Now using this table, let us find the values of f0, f1, f2, f3. What is f of xy? It is x plus y by 2. Now f0 is nothing but put the values of x0, y0 in our function, x0 plus y0 by 2, so we get f0. Similarly find f1, f2, f3. Yes, once we have got all the values, let us use Bashforth predictor formula. This is our formula, general formula. To get y4, we have to put n equal to 3. Now let us substitute all the values of f0, f1, f2, f3 as well as y3. We get our predicted value using the predictor formula. Now use the same value to find f4 because we need f4 in corrector formula. So we get 4.4354. Now let us use the corrector formula. This is our corrector formula. Now to get y4, we need to put n equal to 3. See, already we have predicted y4 using predictor formula. Now we are going to correct the same value y4 using corrector formula. So put n equal to 3 and let us substitute all the values. Y3, f4 we have just now found out 4.4354, f3, f2, f1. So we get our corrector value. So using predictor formula we got 6.8708. Using corrector formula we got 6.8731. And this corrected value is error free as compared to the predicted value. You can see these two values are one and the same up to 2 decimal digits. We can stop here or we can further improve this value again by using the corrector formula until we get the same iterated value. I am going to do the same for you. Here I am going to use the corrector value 6.8731 again in corrector formula. For that again I will do the first iteration, find f4 using the corrected value. Okay, so put corrected value in our function, so we get this value, and use corrector formula again, so we get 6.8733. Now this is the corrected value of y4 in the first iteration, and again I am going to use the second iteration using the same value to find f4. Okay, after finding f4, use the corrector formula. Use the corrector formula repeatedly until you are getting same iterated values. Now you can see this is our corrected value in the second iteration. Now since both the iterations have same value, we can stop here. Now this is the value which we need. This is our y4. Problem 2. Find the value of y at point 1, y at point 2, y at point 3 from the initial value problem by using Runge-Kutta method, and hence obtained y at point 4 using Adams method. Here you can see the first 4 continuous values are not given, only initial condition is given. So we will compute all these values using Runge-Kutta method. Let us write the given data. So here x0 is 0, y0 is 1. Okay, name all these as x0, x1, x2, x3. At x4 we have to find the value of y using Adams method. We know only y0, we don't know y1, y2, y3. We will find y1, y2, y3 using Runge-Kutta method, and we will find y4 using Adams method. From the table, it is obvious when we see the values of x, h is 0.1. Now let us find y1, y2, y3 using Runge-Kutta method. You know these are the initial values. We know we can find x1 using these values. x1 is x0 plus h, and we know our function is xy plus y square. You know for Runge-Kutta method we have to find k1, k2, k3, k4. We know the formulas for k1, k2, k3, k4. After finding all k1, k2, k3, k4, let us find y1. So we got this value. So in this step I have obtained x1 and y1. Now using these values I will find x2, y2 in the second step. Step 2, x1, y1 is known. Find x2. x2 is nothing but x1 plus h, and we know our function. Find k1, k2 using x1 and y1, k3, k4, and find the y2. So in our second step we got the value y2. We got both x2 and y2. Now use these values to find x3 and y3 in the third step. Okay, I have done the same procedure. So I have got x3 and y3 in the third step. Now we have got all the 4 continuous values, x0, x1, x2, x3, y0, y1, y2, y3. Let us construct the table. Now we are going to find the fifth value at this point using Adams method. For that we have to find f0, f1, f2 and f3. We know our function is xy plus y square. Put x0, y0, we get f0. Find f1, f2, f3. Once you get all these values, you can use Bashforth predictor formula. We need y4, isn't it? So put n equal to 3. Now substituting all the values, we get the predicted value. Now use this predicted value to find f4, because we need f4 in corrector formula. Now in the corrector formula we will put f4 and the remaining values f3, f2, f1, and we get the corrected value. So this is our corrected value. Now using Bashforth predictor formula, we got y4 as 1.1862. Using corrector formula, we got y4 as 1.1991. You can see there is much difference. We can stop here, or else we can use the same corrected value in corrector formula repeatedly until the iterations are same. Only in the first step we need predicted value. For the remaining steps, we will use only the corrected value for all the iterations. We can stop here, or else we can further improve the iterations. I hope you have understood this. Thank you.